Hello, Stonebriar family. I'm Roy Williamson, and I'm the Associate Pastor of Care Ministries, and I have a verse I'd like to share with you. Now, that verse is Psalm 144:1, which reads, "Blessed be the Lord my strength, who teaches my hands to war, my fingers to fight." This particular verse I became familiar with and committed to memory back about 1967. This was during the Vietnam War, and this really was in response to the possibility that I might be called up. And during my time in the military, I did repeat it at key points. The day I completed Officer Basic, reflected with another brother about it. The day I completed flight school, a group of us shared this. The day we completed B-52 school, that same group joined together on this one. And I remember thinking about it as I traveled home after being certified as combat ready. And then, of course, every time I went on alert, I was faced with the possibility that there was war imminent. So I was appreciative that the Lord taught my hands to war, my fingers to fight. Last time I recall using it was when I boarded the aircraft for deployment during Desert Storm. But you know, I never considered the rest, the other 14 verses in that particular psalm, until I encountered them in seminary. And then it took on a complete meaning. It really is the profile of our lives. Consider this. Verses 1 and 2 tells us that the Lord does prepare us for our individual battles, for our tactical daily battles. So blessed be his name for doing that. But then it goes on to say in verses 3 and 4 that he does this because he cares for us because we are his fragile temporal creatures. And then verses 5 through 8 tells us that he fights the big and the unseen battles for us. We're prepared for our battles, but he fights for us. And verses 9 through 11, he delivers us through those unseen and seen battles. Those verses 9 through 11. And then he presents us with the spoils of the victories that he has won. Well, then David concludes with a simple statement. He said, "Blessed are the people whose God is the Lord." Now, as I reflect on my life, it is clear that this has been its profile. The Lord prepared and trained me for each personal battle, but he did the fighting, both in the tactical, the visible, and the strategic theaters. And I have to admit, I have been, throughout my life, the recipients of the spoils of victory, beginning with his victory at the cross and going on into what will be extended into eternity. Reflect for a moment. Is this not true of you too? Is this not the profile of your life? Remember, blessed are the people whose God is the Lord.